June 29, 1958, Stockholm, Sweden. A 17-year-old boy cries on his teammate's shoulder because he has just won the World Cup. His name is Pelé, and for the next 68 years, no teenager will ever do it again. Not Maradona, not Cristiano, not even Messi, who had to wait until he was 35. But this summer, in America, an 18-year-old kid from a working-class neighborhood in Spain gets his shot. And here's the thing, he might actually pull it off. This is the story of Lamine Yamal, and the record even legends couldn't touch. To understand why, you have to go back to 2007, a charity photo shoot in Barcelona. A 20-year-old Lionel Messi is asked to pose with a random baby from the neighborhood. The baby's name? Lamine Yamal. No script writes itself like this. Lamine grew up in Rocafonda, a working-class district of Mataró, just outside Barcelona, the son of a Moroccan father and a mother from Equatorial Guinea. The kind of place where football isn't a hobby, it's a way out. At 7, Barcelona's academy came calling, the same factory that built Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta. And then everything accelerated. At 15 years and 9 months, he made his first team debut, one of the youngest in the club's history. Most kids that age are worried about exams. Lamine was being marked by grown men in front of 80,000 people, and he wasn't just surviving, he was embarrassing them. Summer 2024, the European Championship in Germany. Spain brings a 16-year-old to the biggest tournament on the continent, and the world rolls its eyes. Then comes the semi-final against France. Spain are losing 1-0, and in the 21st minute, a kid who still had homework due receives the ball, cuts inside, and bends an impossible shot into the top corner from 25 meters. The youngest goal scorer in the history of the Euros. Spain win the final one day after his 17th birthday, and Yamal finishes with a tournament-high 4 assists and the Young Player Award. 1 year later, he's wearing Barcelona's number 10, Messi's number, winning back-to-back league titles, and finishing runner-up for the Ballon d'Or. At 18, the boy from the photo became the heir. But a European trophy is one thing. The World Cup is another universe. Here's why no teenager has won it since Pelé. The World Cup is a meat grinder. 7 matches in a single month, now 8 with the new format. Defenders who foul you in ways cameras don't catch. Travel, heat, altitude, and the pressure of an entire nation. Maradona at 17 didn't even get picked for 1978. Kylian Mbappe came closest, a teenager scoring in the 2018 final, but Mbappe was surrounded by veterans carrying the weight. In 1958, Pelé scored a hat-trick in the semi-final and 2 more in the final. As a 17-year-old, it remains maybe the most absurd achievement in football history. 68 years of silence since. That's not a record. That's a wall. And Spain is about to throw an 18-year-old at it. But this Spain team is no ordinary team. They are the reigning European champions, ranked number 1 in the world, and they arrive in America with a roster that made headlines for what it's missing. For the first time since 1950, Spain's World Cup squad contains 0 Real Madrid players. 0. Instead, 8 players come from Barcelona, Yamal's club, including Pedri, Gavi, and Cubarsí. The midfield is anchored by Rodri, the Ballon d'Or winner, finally back from injury. And on the opposite wing, Nico Williams provides the lightning. This is not a team that hopes Yamal shows up. It's a team built to put the ball on his left foot over and over and over. The system that broke England in the Euro final is now aimed at the entire world. And yet, there is a crack in the fairy tale, a hamstring. Yamal hasn't played a full match since late April. He is officially a doubt for Spain's opening games, and his club and his country have spent a year quietly fighting over his body. Barcelona accusing the Federation of overusing him, the Federation insisting he's fine. Coach Luis de la Fuente says he has, quote, "No doubt Yamal will be ready for the opener in Atlanta." But here's the brutal truth about hamstrings and explosive wingers. They don't care about narratives. One bad sprint, and the most anticipated debut in World Cup history becomes a cautionary tale. Spain has the depth to survive the group without him, but to win the whole thing, they need the kid, healthy, for 8 games. So what's actually in the way? First, Group H, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. On paper, manageable. Uruguay is the one genuine test. Spain opened June 15th in Atlanta. Survive that, and the real tournament begins. A 48-team bracket where one bad afternoon ends everything. And somewhere down that road, the monsters are waiting. France, with Mbappé, now the veteran, hungry for his second. Argentina, the defending champions in what is likely Messi's farewell. England, desperate after losing that Euro final to Yamal's Spain. To win it all, Spain will probably have to go through at least 2 of them. 8 games, 1 month, 0 room for error. That is the price of the photograph. Now look at the calendar. The World Cup final is July 19th at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Lamine Yamal's 19th birthday is July 13th, 6 days earlier. Which means if Spain reach the final, Yamal walks onto that pitch still a teenager, 19 years and 6 days old, with the chance to do what only one human being has ever done. The baby from the Messi photo, the kid from Rocafonda, standing exactly where Pelé stood, 68 years later. Maybe the hamstring gives out, maybe France happens, or Argentina, or a penalty shootout written by a cruel god. Honestly, it will probably end in tears. That's what the World Cup does to teenagers. But if it doesn't, we are about to watch the birth of football's next era, live. So, can an 18-year-old really win the World Cup? In 5 weeks, we'll know. Subscribe, because we're covering every step of this story all summer long.